دوستان عزیز و بینندگان گرامی، برنامه‌ای که ملاحظه می‌فرمایید یک ویدیویی که من دارم از روی این ویدیو فیلم می‌گیرم در رابطه با دادگاهی که بر علیه دکتر بنزیسکی انجام شد و می‌خواستن اینها رو گوش کنید.
I guess I didn't make that list. I've had no chemotherapy. I've had no radiation. I chose Dr. Brzezinski instead after a lot of research and a lot of searching. I've been in remission since 1989. Dr. Kessler, I'm not a statistic.
We're frustrated. There are rights, constitutional rights have been...
دوستان عزیز و بینندگان گرامی، برنامه‌ای که ملاحظه می‌فرمایید جریان دادگاهی که بر علیه دکتر بنزیسکی کلینیک در هیستون در آمریکا انجام شد و میخواست یعنی FDA این مرکز رو ببنده به جرم اینکه فراد کلاهبردارن، دزدن و اگر موفق میشدن باید 280 سال این مرکز صاحبینش میرفتن زندان و 18.5 میلیون دلار بعد غرامت میدادن. ولی با کمک این کسایی که الان شما ملاحظه میفرمایید که قبلا همشون سرطان داشتن و از طریق این مرکز خوب شدن، اینا دادگاه رو بردن.
This has got to end. My children are asking me, Daddy, what does the future hold? My one daughter wrote a letter to the president of this country and said, please don't pull the plug on my daddy. And that just broke my heart and broke my wife's heart.
My husband is a walking miracle. 16 months ago, the doctors told us there's nothing else they can do, and they told us to enjoy what little life he has left. Look at him. He biked 32 miles after being on Dr. Brzezinski's treatment for 2 months, and they're saying we can't have it?
I have a report from my family physician which tells how well I am doing. My tumors are leaving my body, and my condition is improving every day. Now the FDA is saying to me, no, your doctor is a criminal. He should be put in jail, and he needs to be shut down.
ولی این خانم که الان داره صحبت میکنه بعد از رفتن به این مرکز میگه غده‌های سرطانی داره از بدن من ریموو میکنه، خارج میشه و اونا بهش میگن که نه، این کریمیناله و این اومده توی دادگاه داره شهادت میده و داستان زندگی و نجات پیدا کردن خودش رو از طریق این مرکز توضیح میده.
I want the FDA to get out of our lives and stay out of her doctor-patient relationship.
What the classical conventional medicine had to do for me was there, nothing. For me, the next thing was the minister. I did not want to undergo chemotherapy, which I had a new name for, chemotherapy, or any type of radiation. I was extremely lucky. I found Dr. Brzezinski, and I don't.
دوستان عزیز و بینندگان گرامی که این برنامه رو نگاه میکنید، این برنامه الان لایو، من فقط دارم به شما پیشنهاد میکنم تو زمینه کنسر راههای دیگه هم وجود داره، جاهای دیگه هم هستش، تحقیق کنید. فکر نکنید توی این مرحله که قرار گرفتید به آخر زندگی رسید. نه، اینا کسایی هستن که قبلا با این حرفا، صحبتها، پیامها یه شوم به نظر من روبرو شده بودن ولی تسلیم نشدن، تحقیق کردن، جای دیگر رو پیدا کردن و نجات پیدا کردن. شما هم میتونید عده‌ای از اونها باشید، یکی از اونها باشید. فقط باید امید امید امید، پشت امید پر از انرژی که امروز ثابت شده فقط حس نیست، مثل یک آتیش میسوزونه، نجات میده و انرژی دیگه.
The FDA to take this right from me. I came 18 years ago from communist Romania, and the tyrannous dictator Ceausescu never stopped a doctor from treating anybody. How can we have something like this in United States?
Barely a week after these hearings, on November 20th, 1995, Dr. Stanislaw Brzezinski was indicted. Brzezinski was charged with 75 counts of violating federal law and fraud. If convicted, Brzezinski would face a maximum of 290 years in a federal prison and $18.5 million in fines. Not to mention what would happen to his patients.
He is their last chance for life. But now the federal government is issuing a death sentence for the patients of this cancer doctor.
دوستان عزیز و بینندگان گرامی، همچون ملاحظه می‌فرمایید این فیلم سال 1995
illegal under Texas and federal law since 1984, and he ordered them stopped on all but a handful of patients. Then he put a stay on his own order, a stay of execution.
I believe that most of these 300 people will die within a short period of time if the treatment is stopped.
In 1996, not only did scores of Dr. Brzezinski's patients return to Washington, D.C. to protest his ruling, but many of them testified again before another congressional hearing headed by Congressman Joe Barton.
Our first witness is Marianne Canary, is that correct? From Aurora, Minnesota.
This is Dustin Canary, and he's on Dr. Brzezinski's anti-neoplastic treatment. This is my husband, Jack Canary. Now, in February of 1994, our lives were drastically changed. My son, Dustin, was only 2.5 years old at the time. He was diagnosed with a brain tumor the size of a golf ball. The surgeon removed 75% of his tumor, and the remaining 25% was diagnosed from a biopsy as a malignant, very aggressive medulloblastoma brain tumor, one of the most deadly forms of brain cancer. The doctors told us Dustin had only a few months to live. The first treatment.
دوستان عزیز بینندگان گرامی، همونطور که ملاحظه می‌فرمایید این تومور به اصطلاح سرطان مغز میگیره و دکتر بهش میگه مدت کمی زنده نخواهی مون و این خانم ادامه میده و یه داستان رو لطفاً توجه فرمایید.
Dr. Russ was radiation, but the radiation doctor told us that at his young age, Dustin would become a vegetable, and it would only extend his life for maybe a few months. The next doctor wanted us to enroll Dustin in a experimental chemotherapy, which was highly toxic. The side effects would include hearing loss, kidney and liver damage, bladder, stunted growth, and a possible leukemia. One question I would like to ask is, would you do that to your child? We weighed the harm these experimental drugs would cause against the fact that they would not cure Dustin, and decided not to subject him to these drastic measures. But our oncologists told us that their opinion took precedence over us as parents. This put added stress to the already stressful situation we were in. In April of 1994, we visited Dr. Stanislaw Brzezinski in Houston. Dr. Brzezinski made us no promises, but said that he often had very good results with brain tumors. At worst, it would not hurt Dustin, and it offered the best hope and a longer quality of life. An MRI 6 weeks after we started Dr. Brzezinski's treatment revealed no tumor. We were very overjoyed. Dustin continued anti-neoplastic therapy, and 1 year later, a tumor 1 inch by 1 inch in size was found on the MRI. That would be April of 1995. Dr. Brzezinski immediately raised Dustin's dose of anti-neoplastins. There were still no harsh side effects at all. The next MRI in September of 1995 revealed that the tumor had almost disappeared again. To this day, it has not reappeared. If you look at Dustin right now, he is a happy, healthy 4-year-old who has outlived his prognosis. There is no traditional treatment that would have kept him alive with such good quality of life. FDA Commissioner David Kessler loves to grab headlines as a man who loves children so much. He wants to protect them from the ravages of smoking. If Dr. Kessler loves children so much, why have he and his agencies been trying so hard to cut off my son's last hope for life? Without this treatment, my son will die.
This is a photo of Dustin Canary at 4 years old in 1996. This is a photo of Dustin Canary at 18 years old in 2009, and his brain cancer never returned.
دوستان عزیز و بینندگان گرامی، ما به این برنامه‌ها ادامه خواهیم داد و یه سری برنامه‌های همیشگی تو این زمینه خواهیم داشت و سعی می‌کنیم شما رو دعوت کنیم فقط و فقط به پیدا کردن اطلاعات درست که اطلاعات درست میتونه زندگی شما رو نجات بده و بد ادوایس میتونه زندگی شما رو در خطر قرار بده و ما سعی می‌کنیم فقط به شما اطلاعات خیلی خوب بدیم که خودتون انتخاب کنید تا برنامه بعدی شما رو به اطلاعات خیلی خوب و انرژی خوب می‌سپارم. سبا توال بودم از سبا.